The definition of Operation International is to provide care,
helping as many patients as possible.
We provide them the best, top-notch, world-class care.
No discrimination, no gender bias.
Just a group of people who decided to give back.
We truly believe in giving back. We take our time.
We work harder than we ever do.
And being in a completely different world.
And we can really change one life at a time for each of these patients.
Where there is a huge need, Operation International will be there.
This is why Operation International exists. Tanzania is a new site for Operation International. When we arrived here, the normal rhythm that we have in a well-established site needed to be established.
The first few days that I was here, we built an operating room from scratch.
They have like 2 single hospitals here, and those hospitals are taking care of the half of the country. We are the first ones in the area doing surgeries under general anesthesia.
We could not believe at first. This is just like too much for our hospital.
It almost felt even more important to be able to come to a new place, a new place that has never experienced a surgery, right? Get this hospital up and running, these ORs which have never been used, like get them useful and people are, getting help here that was special.
In which now you find a lot of people which are mostly poor. They can't afford much of these expensive surgeries. And now all of a sudden you are here and now they are getting it most for free. That is amazing.
As this is my first experience with Operation International, I have been overwhelmed with how well the team functions as a group and how every team member is so passionate about doing amazing work for all of these people.
It's always exciting to bring new team members on and have them share in the joy of what we do. For us, it's always the patient first, and taking care of these patients brings all of us this incredible sense of accomplishment and joy that we're able to provide surgeries to these patients.
Very happy. Yeah, he was happy the whole
time. Seeing the new team members truly enjoy the work and enjoy what we do has been very rewarding.
The power went out. We had 2 operations going on. Your only option is to continue. You work with what you have. We had a little bit of the sunlight coming in. We had enough headlights.
So what do? I've never been in that situation before, so you just have to figure it out. And the good thing was there was a little bit of a backup.
Oxygen level is still good. I'm still getting tidal volumes, but definitely not ideal.
We had some portable monitors that we placed on the patient, and I was just ventilating the patient by myself.
It was a surreal experience to continue operating without any power, any suction, any bovie. These cases are not simple. They have a lot of blood loss, a lot of vasculature that we're getting involved with, but the very experienced members of this team had helped teach me how we navigate these situations and continue on with the mission.
Baada ya hapo sasa majibu yakija, wakija ule mwezi wa 5 wataangalia majibu yake na kufanyia vizuri.
alianza tu kuugua tumbo hivyo hivyo, anaugua tumbo, tunaenda kumpima, wanasema typhoid. Baadaye tukaja tukarudi tena, akaenda akapimwa tena, wakasema kwamba ana uvimbe. Amna, alikuwa na maumivu makali mpaka tukachukua hatua, tumeenda hapo mjini, ikashindikana, akapelekwa Bugando, amekaa huko na kwenyewe wakawa na vipimo kuzunguka mshela, ikaisha, wakarudi nyumbani.
It would have been very important for the child to have care at the time he was diagnosed in January with a large mass in his abdomen. Unfortunately, the family had no access to care, and so when they heard of our mission, they brought him here to be seen.
He presented to us in clinic in a lot of pain with a very big tumor of his belly. He's got some pus coming out of it. He has a tumor that's necrotic, so it's rotting from the inside. And so we're hoping that we can clean out some of that pus. We admitted him here into the hospital to give him IV antibiotics, and we're hoping to take care of him later this week.
We want to get a biopsy of the mass to figure out what he has in case we can take it out on the next mission trip.
Wimbo gani unaojua? Wimbo gani unaojua?
Let's check his bladder, see where this is in relationship to his bladder. Bladder. There.
Bladder, okay.
And there's rectum.
Yep.
There's rectum. There's his mass. I see a large mass in his abdomen, but it looks to have a capsule. There appears to be a capsule around it, and I'm wondering if we could get this thing out when we come back. We hope. It would be nice to know ahead of time what the mass actually is to determine if we can resect this, if it's going to help the child. We did an intraoperative ultrasound, which showed that the mass had a capsule and is potentially removable. And so we'd like to know what this is, and we can remove it on our next mission here.
We had, I say a little boy, but he's a 24, 25-year-old man who has lived in seclusion because of this just ginormous mass that he's had, and he's lived in isolation because he was so afraid or embarrassed or the stigma that he was going to receive.
25. You're brave. This is a very challenging case. Even in the States or Brazil, this is a very challenging case. He has a growing tumor on the maxilla, so it's taking not only the nose, but also the maxilla, and the zygomatic arch is this part here on the face. So his eye is viable and is underneath all of that. So if you don't do anything at this point, he can lose his eye.
Katika kwenye familia yetu tupo watu kama 8 hivi. Mama yangu ashafariki na baba tuna mama mdogo.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong. He can die right there on the table because there is like big vessels, and because it's such a vascular tumor, we cannot stop all the bleedings. So we need to be fast and we need to be very efficient.
Kwa kweli tatizo lilipoanza nijaribu kwenda hospitali, nienda Mbeya, wakawa niambia niende Ikonda kwenda, naye hali ndio hivyo, kwa tumepeleza hela.
Another concern that we have is that he can lose his eye during the surgery. During our procedure, or because of the tumor is so far back, so when you're dissecting that part, the eye can be like consumed by the tumor as well.
You put the lid and put it over there.
Okay.
wonderful. That's better than I expected, actually. Oh man, look at you! Yeah! Look at you! Oh man! You look so good. First time that I can see him smiling, like, yeah, yeah. Oh my God! I'm so happy to see that he can see through his eye, and his eye is 100% functional again.
Kaka yangu unajisikiaje hali?
Najisikia vizuri dada yangu.
Bora hivyo kaka yangu kwa hali uliyokuwa nayo.
Jamani kwa kweli tunamshukuru Mungu.
Yaani kwa kweli siamini kilichotokea.
Najisikia vizuri.
Bora hivyo.
Sawa. Hii ndio ishatokea, Mungu anasaidia kwa kweli.
Kwa kweli Mungu yu mwema. I say.
Kabisa.
Ni jambo la kumshukuru.
Ndio.
Sawa.